Hey guys, it's Spirit, and welcome to Age of Mythology. Today we're doing a random v random skirmish, so let's get to it. Okay, we have
有什么
Nuwa,
吩咐？是的，
and we are against Shennong, so this is Clash of the Chinese
采集工
deities. There is no herd animals near my actual base. That's disappointing, because herd animals are usually the best for
是的，
acquiring food
出
really
发
quickly. But I'm hoping
是的，
I won't really need that quick of advancement. Yeah, there's like very few herd animals on this map, so just gonna take that, bring it back up here,
有什么吩咐？
and have you guys build a right about
好的，
there, build a storage pit so they can drop off their food, and later I can use this area for farmland. So as soon as they get to that, they
采集工
should... Apparently not, but I was assuming they would go back to the berries. Okay, I think I'm going to want to send some villagers down here to get some fresh fish. Okay, I'm going to need 125 wood for that, 100 wood for that, so that is... should be less than
什么事？
my
遵命。
total. Gonna have
好
you
的，
two come up here and build a temple,
遵命。
so I can actually advance whenever these two get enough food. I'm actually pretty close to getting enough food to advance to the next stage, so I might just have them finish off these berry bushes before going down and building my docks. Okay, the temple is done. We have enough food to advance to the next stage. Do I want archer improvements, or do I want those delicious terracotta soldiers? Eeny, meeny, miny, terracotta army. FTW. Right. So now, since
什么事？
we
是
no
的，
longer need all of my villagers working
好的。
on advancement toward the next stage, you two are going to come down here and build my naval yards. I don't really need gold right off, just for the temple. So I'm going to... Well, I'll probably rely mostly on my fishing boats for food, so I might have these two harvesting
是的，好的，
gold.
是的，
Alright, I have advanced, and I don't have enough wood for a storage pit. I just saw a wake in the water. Okay, I'm gonna need at least one.
准备就绪。
I'm gonna need at least one farm. So
有什么吩咐？
you
出发。
come over
是的。
here. I'm
遵
gonna
命，
need more
樵夫。
harvesters of wood.
是
So
的，
I can build a storage pit so
好的。
these two can get to work harvesting this gold over here. Then after that, I'm gonna need at least one arrow ship just to defend my harbor. Then I'm gonna
有什么吩咐？
see about
遵命。
expanding my wood production. Okay, I've got one farm going to fatten up my cattle. Then I'm gonna get some more fishing boat. Actually, I'm gonna invest in an arrow ship right off so I can get some protection over here, because I thought I saw a wake of a boat come in. We've got these two harvesting golds. Probably more gold income than I'm gonna need for a while. Let me just get some more fishing ships in here. And I've got all the rest of my villagers working on wood. I'm gonna need lots and lots of wood, so I'm probably gonna build a couple more villagers to do that. Get some wood, make sure my fishing boats are all set to go, and I'm gonna need more houses, so just bring these pigs down here.
什么事？
Gonna have some of my wood gatherers break off and build a line of houses, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, right now, food and wood are our limiting factors, so I'm gonna want a lot more fishing boats and a lot more villagers working on wood. Right, I'm just gonna have my 2 scouts patrol the coastline in case they try to land any transports along my coast. So, where are my workers? I've got enough houses for now for a good population. I might make another farm just for these pigs, but I'm not sure can I fit them on here? Let me just play Tetris with my animals. You over here. And squeeze in there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I just need 1 farm. Now I'm going to start producing more fishing boats to come up here, and hopefully I will start getting food through the roof.
是的。
Okay, I'm going to build a second dock down here. I'm going to want to focus on Navy primarily,
准备好了。
because we are separated by water. So after... Okay, I've got 6 fishing vessels. I'm probably going to want to expand later, but for the moment, I'm going to want to put at least 1 hammer ship per, like, area, so they can see this entire water pass between the 2 of us.
矿工
Why have you stopped gathering wood? I didn't tell you to stop gathering wood. I need all the wood I can get. Here, let me upgrade your wood carrying capabilities. Let's see. Do I want... I'm not sure I want to upgrade my towers or my myth units just yet. I'm probably going to want to focus on building a powerful navy so that they can't even cross the barrier here. And then I can invade at my leisure. Lucky for me, we're in the middle of a forest, so I've got plenty of wood to apply to my
有什么吩咐？
ships. There we go. We've built a couple more, and we have sighted an enemy fleet, apparently. So,
什么事？
let's get to it. Come on. Engage at will. Destroy their vessels. Okay, this guy's tanking all the hits.
什么事？
So I'm gonna focus
准备好了。
on taking out 1 at a time.
有什么吩咐？
We must take out 1 at a time. We can do this. We have superior numbers and superior tactics. There we go. Take them out. So I'm going to want to find their naval yard and blockade it. Blockade or destroy it. One of the 2. Here we are. Let's 3v1 this ship here. I'm not entirely sure if the AI is going to want to try rebuilding in this exact area, or if... Hold on, let me just come back down here and start building more ships.
有什么吩咐？
So I can... That's a transport. You are not allowed to have transports. You are not allowed to have transport vessels. Do I have anything else? No, it's just this early stage. Take out the shipyard.
准备好了。
Reinforce, come up here. We're gonna want to... Can't use any of my god powers here. They're
准备好了。
support mostly, but I'm gonna want to take out this fleet as much as possible. Just spam arrow ships. Let's come up here. Lay siege to their shipyard.
什么
I'm
事
gonna？put all these in a
准备好了。
in an army.
有什么吩咐？是的。准备好了。
Command them all at once. Alright, don't have enough wood for any more of those. Where is my... Oh, that's your problem. There's your problem. We're gonna want to build a storage pit right about there. Who's attacking? You've built an arrow ship. You're not allowed to have a navy. This area is under sanction. You are not allowed to deploy naval units on this field of battle. Okay, I've got my storage pit going. I have all of my workers going at this forest. They are going to carve through, take all the wood. I need more wood, more ships. I told you you're not allowed to have a navy. This AI does not pay attention to what I tell it. Just back up here, so we're not in threat of any melee units from the land. Just take out this facility. You're not... Again with the arrow ships. See, if I was this bot, and, like, I assume if I was playing against a player, they would be trying to, like, come up here or something and build another shipyard elsewhere, so that this doesn't happen. I'm gonna want to advance to the next stage now, so I can build a more advanced navy. I'm going to have my guys come up here, without neglecting to protect my fleet. You two down here are gonna build some houses. 'Cause I need more population, but yeah, I'm gonna put some more into my fleet down here so that they can be protected. You guys up here, the 7-strong fleet is going to now patrol the coast. So I can have peace of mind that nothing is going to be coming across these waters. I'm just gonna try and position my fleet to blockade their entire coastline. Excuse me. Okay, if you... Are you going to chase that scout? Please don't chase the scout. I'm going to order you into defensive posture. All of you into defensive posture so you don't chase things. You only engage within your range of engagement. This is a basic rule that I expect to be followed. Why do we have no gold? Because you were busy building a house instead of gathering gold. Okay. So, I have well enough wood production. Yep, they rebuilt in the exact same spot, so I'm probably going to want to actually redistribute this fleet so that they... Excuse me. It's my first recording of the day. But, yeah, I'm probably going to want to redistribute this fleet along the entire border, but keep a couple here in reserve so that they can chase down any peasant forces that might try to build elsewhere. Focus down. Focus down the arrow ships, and then blow that up. Put you right about here. Put you in a defensive position. So basically at this point, the only way they're going to be able to have a navy is if they are able to come up here with like archers or long-range siege and take out my... I had him in perfect position. Why did I move him? And take out this little fleet that's secured that area. So all of these guys are now... I might move you down a little more and put another one right there. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put another navy right about there. See, the only way they can do this... Come on, kill that. Kill the villager. There we go. Nope, nope. Kill the villager. Kill the villager. Bye. And so now you can engage that at your leisure. So now
什么事？
I just need to put more patrols further up the coast to make sure they don't build any auxiliary things. And I need more gold, so I'm going to...
准备好了。好的。
I'm going to take 2 of my guys from over here and have them collecting gold. I'm going to build a... Actually, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to have them collecting gold, because I've got well enough wood. Then I'm going to take you 2, come over here and build an armory, so I can actually advance to the next stage once I do acquire enough gold. So once I do acquire enough gold to advance to the next stage, I
准备
can
好了。
build more advanced naval units to further blockade the
有
area.
什么吩咐？
I'm probably going to need like 1 or 2 more ships up here. They seem to... Their fishing boats seem to be going in circles. I'm going to need more farms. I don't want to stop you guys from working, so I'm going to take from these 2 and have them build a couple more houses. See, if you build them like this, if you order several buildings in sequence, then they'll work backwards to conclude your orders. So you are going to stay over there. Yeah, so far we're looking
是的。
we're looking real good. Gonna have you to defensive posture right about there. Then set you to a defensive posture over here in the corner. So now they shouldn't be able to deploy any navy against me, and thus they shouldn't be able to match my vehicles in the field. They shouldn't be able to match my forces in the fields, because they seem to be focusing on cavalry above all else. Are you in defense posture? Okay. So once I get these situated, you up there, you down there. Once I get my navy situated to fully blockade their entire island, then I will be able to build an army and engage at my leisure. Can I possibly expect to win with your limited technology? Yes, well, I have your entire coastline blocked off, so come at me, bro. Alright, I have enough now to advance to the next stage. Economy or navy? I think that's pretty obvious now, because I'm focusing heavily on navy. Might upgrade my gold digging abilities. Yes, I'm totally a gold digger. At least my villagers are. Do I want to upgrade my fishing boats? I don't really have enough gold at the moment, but I'm not really lacking in food either, so I'm not going to waste my gold on that. I got my navy patrolling the entire border of their lands. Oh, there's your gold production. What is this? Oh, that's their relic. It makes armory improvements less expensive. I might want to make a beeline for that. Alright, I have advanced to the next stage, and as said, I think I'm going to make a beeline for their relic. I'm gonna deploy a transport ship with an immortal, who are the Chinese heroes. Assuming they haven't grabbed it yet, I can't tell.
什么事？
But I'm gonna put some siege engines, or rather siege boats. Good against siege ship, good against buildings. There we go, that's what I need. I'm gonna put some siege junks up here with my rest of my main fleet. I don't have enough gold, but that'll give me 3 siege junks, so if they try to come back and build anything over here, I will be easily capable of obliterating any building they send against me. Okay, I'm gonna want to work toward aeroship cladding, because I'm going to need to upgrade these aeroships if they're going to be of continued use into the future ages. So I'm going to bring you over here. Transport vessel is coming in on the opposing coastline. I have no intelligence about what they're actually building, but it doesn't really matter because they can't get to me with it. However, it's going to matter in a minute when I try and build a good composition to invade the island. So I might want to do some scouting. Just put all of you in a army, bring you back over here. I'm gonna just realign my naval forces. And then deliver this relic to my temple. Alright, since I don't really need the border patrol anymore, I'm going to come down here with all of my military units and slay out these 2 lions, so I don't have to worry about my civilian units getting in trouble with running into these guys accidentally. Just take them out, fairly easy. Take out the other one. And there you go. I'm not really going to collect the meat from these guys, since it's not really an issue, considering I have a massive fleet of fishing boats. To be honest, I could have more if I wanted, but my food situation is sufficient for the moment. So now I'm going to put some investment into scouting. I need more. I need a couple villagers just to have on standby to build stuff, and I'm going to build a stable to put some cavalry, scout out the area. Alright, those 2 are building a stable. I think I'm going to upgrade my farm capacity just because I can. I'm going to definitely upgrade my wood, and come down here and upgrade my gold. So my resource situation is going good. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough for upgraded aeroships. So, upgrades them to heavy aeroships with more hit points, range, and attack. This should make them pretty resilient in case the enemy does deploy archers. Okay, I'm just going to build a couple more scout cavalry to add to my main group. These guys are expendable, but I need enough of them so that running around the enemy base, I can have, well, enough hit points to go around so they can reveal most of it without really fear of retaliation. Okay, so since I'm not stressed for time, because I've blockaded the entire enemy coastline, I'm going to come down here and build a settlement, and then I'm going to go all the way to the opposing coastline to build my market, so I can have maximum distance to travel between them for maximum gold output out of my caravans. Okay, my relic on my side lets villagers carry more food. It's not really that useful to me, since I only have 1 farm, but I may as well grab it just for the sake of having it. Okay, looks like my cavalry are done. Let me just put them in a group and send them on a scouting mission. Okay, I'm not really expecting these scouts to come back alive. It'd be nice if they did, but it's not a requirement of the mission. So, looks like the opponent is building cavalry and infantry. Well, they have both anyway. I'm not sure what they're actually building. The scout cavalry is on my butt. Okay, they have multiple barracks. Yeah, they're building a ton of infantry. Alright, my scouts are stunned. And so I'm just going to zoom in here. They have immortals and halberdiers. So I'm going to want to build archers, probably. I just realized I haven't been building gardens at all. Mostly because, well, let me drop you guys off, drop your gold off. I haven't really needed much in the way of extra resources. But I need some favor, and gardens are basically the only way the Chinese can generate favor. Okay, I'm just going to put you right up in the corner here to get maximum potential distance away. And then you are going to start spamming out caravans to come down here and return with a massive supply of gold. Okay, it looks like they're trying to build another shipyard. Up here, you are going to take out the villager. Alright, that's not a shipyard, that is a market. Still don't want them to build it if at all possible, but it's not as big a deal. Speaking of which, my market is complete. So I'm gonna start 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those is probably a good number. Have you two come back down here and resume production of other stuff that I need. Yep, those siege junks are doing work on this gold settlement here. It's not a settlement, it's a storage pit. They're harvesting gold, but my fleet here won't let them, so that should be impairing their ability to produce troops. Okay, I think three gardens for now should be good, and then you guys can get back to harvesting gold. You two have arrived down here. I'm gonna build a castle just up here. Not that I need it, but for strategic position near one of my easiest access points. And then I'm gonna see what I have available to build for an invasion force. Alright, it looks like my market is done producing ox caravans, or yak caravans. So now I will send them all, one by one, to approach with my patented spread technique. I wait till one ox gets to about a reasonable distance, about a screen distance away, and then I order the next one to move. And in succession, each ox will take up the mantle and go down in sequence to my village, my settlement, in order to acquire more wealth for the kingdom. Okay, I just put a couple of siege junks up here, set them all to defense posture, so that no building can ever be built in this general vicinity. Nope. Alright, it looks like my yak caravan pattern is working perfectly. We have a loop of yaks coming and going, and they are bringing in about 86 gold a pop. So while that's not much per, it's going to add up. You guys should be harvesting gold. Let me see what we've got here. We've got the general, boost morale. We've got our mobile siege weapons. So, then the cataphract is counter infantry. The chukonu is an archer, which is of course good against infantry. So in order to make a good balanced team composition, I might want to advance the next stage to see if I get any good... Well, let me see. The Earth Dragon is a good god power, but the Vermilion Bird is a much better... Oh, yes, Chongli removes the food and wood costs of your armory technologies. Yes, please. Plus, he has a couple, navy improvements as well, for some reason. Why does the God of Fire improve your navy? I have no idea. Just gonna come up here and max out on houses, and then I might, build up my other settlement just so I can have a good population to work with when building this almighty invasion force. Okay, I've got my Vermilion Bird. I might just make an army of those supported by archers and siege weapons. Well, I might... These things do crush damage, so I might just replace my siege weapons with those, because they didn't seem to have many archers beyond their immortals. So, let me see... Actually, I'm going to use a tried-and-true battle tactic that's going to require a second stable. I'm going to set one stable to produce cataphracts. I'm going to set my castle to produce sitting tiger catapults, both on repeat. And then my other stable is going to research horse upgrades. All of the horse upgrades. May as well get my armory improvements going while I'm doing that. Let me research Heavenly Fire first, so all of these will become insanely cheap. Ah yes, and we can't forget the Immortals. We must have a complement of Immortals to deal with any myth units they may have. I'm gonna build an extra transport ship, have my other duck upgrade their carrying capacity. So that, let me see. Ancient Destroyer, movement speed of all ships. I'll probably research that once I get enough, favor. Okay, I'm gonna send another scout just to see what they have this time, because some AIs are capable of adapting to what you send at them, but others will just keep on the same path until you run them into the ground. Okay, they've just got scout, cavalry, infantry, and myth units. And so scout cavalry aren't that good in combat, but that's where we get these guys. My Cataphract Legions. I'm going to make 2 armies, one of all of them, and another of my 5 siege units. And you are scout cavalry. I don't really need you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my... Okay, get back over here. Get back over here. I'm going to bring them all over here. And there is a very specific tactic that I am going to perform with these units. Okay, I've got 12 cavalry, 8 immortals, and 5 catapults. And I'm hopefully going to lay waste to the entire enemy base, because these things have insane range, and I'm going to keep my cavalry guys in reserve to take down any counterattack force that they may send at me. As such, get my catapults out. I'm gonna deploy my geysers. Nope. Do not send my immortals to deal with that. Deal with that salamander before it takes out my frickin' catapult. Yeesh. So, anyway, these guys are gonna come... Can this catapult get out of the front line? Yeesh, this catapult has a death wish. I'm gonna come up here and taunt the enemy. Catapults, stay back. This is not safe for you. I'm gonna come up here and taunt the enemy into attacking. There we go. And just as I do that, they disappear. Okay. Well, have an inferno. Let's just carve through your entire place. Get my cavalry to take out those infantrymen. Get my immortals to take out the white tiger. I've set fire to your entire village. I'm just pull back my cavalry to be used in the support of my siege equipment, because these guys can just annihilate buildings from across the entire map. Okay, we are now targeting the opposing town center. Are you going to surrender once I destroy it? A lot of AIs will actually just surrender the second you blow up their all their town centers. So, yep, that's game. GG. So this was Nuwa vs. Shennong in Age of Mythology. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then please do subscribe. And make sure to follow me on social media so you never miss an update. Until next time, I'm Spirit, and I will see you all later.